it's Melanie. Happy Tuesday. So today I'm going to be doing a video that has been going around. It was originally done by Emily Noel 83, who was probably literally the first person that I subscribed to on YouTube. I started watching her videos back right around the time that I got married in 2008. So I've been watching her for years, literally almost a decade, which is crazy to think. But anyway, one of Emily's subscribers suggested this to her as a video idea. So what 10 makeup items, if you lost all your makeup, what 10 makeup items would you immediately go out and repurchase to start your collection again? And so I'm going to be sharing mine with you guys today. And it was pretty easy, but also a little bit difficult to choose my 10. I don't know that a lot of these will come as a surprise to you guys because I tend to talk about a lot of the same things over and over again. But let's go ahead and go through. And I'm going to do in order of how I apply my makeup basically. And I'm not including brushes in this because I would assume that maybe my brushes were packed separately and I didn't lose those or I didn't have those stolen from me. I think it would be really fascinating to do something like this with skincare as well. So I think I might actually do a skincare version of this maybe next week or the following week because that would be a hard one. That would be so hard, but it'll give me something good to think about. Okay, so let's get into it. First, I consider this a makeup item for myself, even though it's technically a skincare item. This is tinted. So this is the my beloved Paula's Choice Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense Broad Spectrum SPF 30. This is the very first thing that I put on when I put on my makeup in the morning. And it basically kicks off everything else that gets piled on top of this situation. So because it is tinted, I do consider it a makeup item and it would need to be replaced that day. I would have to figure out how to get it super quickly. I would probably pay for expedited shipping because this is the one product that I will never be without. Second, this girl needs an eye primer, and my eye primer of choice is the Shadow Insurance from Too Faced. A lot of other eyeshadow primers tend to irritate my eyes for some reason. They will make my eyes water. This is the only one that does not do that. So, and with my oily eyelids, no eyeshadow will stay put unless I put this on first. So there's literally no point in me putting eyeshadow on if I'm not gonna put on a primer. This even goes on my eyes on days where I'm wearing no makeup whatsoever because my eyelids get so oily that, this is so gross, that the oil kind of starts to run into my eyes, like in the corners, and it stings. I am an oily person. I mean, I guess I have it, like, I have the oil to thank in that it has helped my skin stay a lot longer, stay younger a lot longer than maybe some of my other friends who are the same age as me and have a drier skin type. So I got that going for me. Next, my foundation. I am a powder foundation girl, speaking of oily skin, and my go-to has for a long time been and will continue to be in the future is the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten. I actually just opened this one up because I just finished the like supersized one that I had from QVC. You guys, this powder foundation is something that I have talked about so many times. It just is beautiful. It is not the best color match for me, but I make it work because it works that well for me. I do have to color adjust it a little bit with a setting powder because this is very beige and my skin has a lot of yellow undertones, but it's worth it. It is worth it because of the way that it wears. It's a holy grail product, and those of you who have started using it because I suggested it are always letting me know how much you love it too, so that makes me happy. I love that. Next is a contour. I do have a very round face. I have a large head and a round face. So contouring is something that is part of my everyday makeup routine. And what I would love to repurchase but is not readily available is the NYX blush in taupe. Now, every time that I mention this, someone is like, well, there's a new NYX taupe. It's not the same. One, it's not the same color. Two, it's not the same consistency. I am so bummed they did away with it. Luckily, I have like 12 backups, so I'm set for a few years. But yeah, since you can't readily get this, I'm gonna recommend this because the color works just as well, and you can see I had massive pan on this bad boy. This is the Marc Jacobs Instamark Mirage filter. Now, hopefully there's enough in here still so that you guys can see the color comparison. The two colors are the closest that I have ever found. So someday when I do run out of this, I will 100% just go buy this again. I don't use the yellow powder quite as much, but I could totally actually use this to color correct the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten, just kind of putting a light filter over my face. This is a wonderful product in general, and honestly, if I didn't have as many backups of this, I would have already repurchased this by now, but anyway, I need contour. That is what I would choose. My blush is actually going to be another Marc Jacobs product because this is just the prettiest finish, and I'm assuming when I'm doing this, budget isn't an issue, so I just picked the stuff that I wanted. This Air Blush in Flash and Fantasy. This is really the only one that initially appealed to me when I looked at the color range. There isn't a huge range, but if you like brighter blushes, they do have some awesome options for that. And this is just beautiful. One, I can use this as a blush, but then two, if I wanted to have like a highlight, I could totally just use one of these stripes at the end here and highlight the bridge of my nose and my Cupid's bow. So I feel like this would be a great double duty product for me and would hold me over until I built up my blush collection again. So Flash and Fantasy, I love this. I would have to have it. Let's do eyes. It was really hard for me to pick just one palette, and the reason that I chose this particular one is, and this is the Artist Palette for Eyes from Laura Mercier. The reason I picked this is because I A, love the formula, B, I'm getting a good mix of matte and shimmer type shades. It also has a really nice dark shade in there that works as a liner for me. And this one is still available. Now, my packaging is from way back when this was just a limited edition holiday thing, but it is permanent to the collection now. So I will link everything down below if you want to go read up more about this stuff. But yeah, so this palette right here. Most importantly, these are the colors that I love. I love cooler toned shadows and I love purples. I love mauve shades, and this just does it for me, you guys. This is one that I will probably always have in my collection. I don't know when on earth I'm gonna like finish this whole thing. Probably I'm gonna have to toss it before I get to that point and purchase another one, but I would absolutely, if I lost this, I would want to repurchase it right away because it's just, it works for every day. This Vanilla Nuts would be perfect for setting my my eye primer every single day. Technically, right now I'm using the Wet n Wild Brulee, but they're basically the same color. So I feel like I would get my eye primer setting powder in here, and then I would get my liner in here with the espresso bean. And then I have this awesome mix of purples and cooler toned kind of brownie shades to play with for my different eye looks. So this would be it, folks. Brows. I have microblading, but it's faded. Not completely. It's almost completely faded though. So I need to do my brows. This is brand new to me, but I love it, and I have you guys to thank for it because you told me about it. It's the It Cosmetics Brow Powder Super Skinny, and brow power, not powder. This is a stick, it's a pencil. And obviously universal gray, because this girl is me and my granny hair, which is natural if you're new. I don't dye my hair this color. It's just bad genetics. That's what this is. And I gave up on coloring it. But this is a perfect pencil, you guys. Anastasia does not make a gray like this. Most lines don't make a gray liner. I was really disappointed in Kat Von D for not making a gray, either in her powders or in her new liners that she came out with. I was really excited to try that, but nope, she did. I think she did do a gray, like dip brow pomade type product, but I don't, that is way too much work for me. I need fast in the morning, and this does it for me. And I always top it with this powder. This powder is Life. I think Tarte is discontinuing it. It's in their sale section. I will link it down below. If you are a gray-haired lady who needs a gray brow powder that is fantastic, the Tarte Amazonian Clay Volumizing Brow Powder, this is it, you guys. This is the perfect shade of gray, and this doesn't oxidize on me. This is what I have on my brows today, and I love my brows. I would need to have these two products. Mascara, this is brand new to me, but it's cheaper than the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir, which is an amazing, amazing mascara, and I love it. But the Bare Minerals Lashtopia, this, like I said, is brand new to me technically. I've only been using it for about a week, but it's an amazing mascara, and like I said, it's less expensive. It's $19 versus $28. So I'd go for this one. It's really a great product. If you missed my review, I'll link it down below. Natural bristle brush, love it. And then my 10th product, I think you guys know what's coming. If you know what the lip product is, stop the video and comment down below and let me know what you think it is. It's Buxom Dolly. So this is obviously my new one here. I do have another one that is open, except I couldn't, like, well, is it this? No, that's Celeste. Sorry. I love Dolly. I love mauve. Purples, mauves, really kind of my thing. This is the full-on lip cream. They also have a full-on gloss in Dolly. There's also a Dolly lipstick. There's lots of Dolly things. It's one of their most popular shades because it's beautiful. It is, I hate to even, you know what, I'm not gonna open this because I already have one open, but it's just a beautiful mauve. If you go look it up, it'll be linked down below. Go look this color up. It's gorgeous, you guys. I love these Buxom full-on lip creams. I love the full-on lip glosses. I love the full-on lipsticks. Anything Dolly, really, you can't go wrong with if you love mauves. This is it, you guys. So these are the 10 products that I'd have to repurchase them. I just would. These are the first 10 things that I would start out with, and then I would fill in from there. But let me know what your 10 products would be, or if you don't want to spend the time writing down 10 products, let me know your top 5 products that you would immediately repurchase if all of your makeup was lost or stolen or whatever happened to it. It just disappeared. If the worst happened and everything disappeared, what are the first 5 or 10 things that you would replace? So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. Thank you to Emily Noel 83 for the video idea. Lots of other people have done this as well. So if you just kind of look up these videos, there's some great people that will pop up. I know that Lisa J Makeup did this, and I loved hers. And who else? Stephanie Marie, she also did it. So, and there's lots of other people, so go take a look and see what other people have chosen. And yeah, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. Please subscribe if you are new, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.